Is that you? I just swear you stole my heart.
Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Support them, and show them. Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Support them. Tell them, who do you love?
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And let me know down below, who do you love? Aaron Carter is one of the most famous faces in Hollywood that has gone from being a child star to one of the most controversial figures of our time, leaving the whole world shocked at how this boy, who was once so full of potential, managed to land himself in so much trouble. So how did Aaron Carter go from being one of the most popular kids in the world at the age of 10 to a downward spiral that just doesn't seem to stop? Let's find out. Aaron Charles Carter was born December 7th, 1987, in Tampa, Florida, to Jane and Robert Gene Carter. He is the younger brother of Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys and has 3 sisters. Aaron's career in music started at the age of 7 when he became the lead singer for a band called Dead End. After working with the band for 2 years, Aaron decided to go solo, and when he was 9 years old, he started opening up for the Backstreet Boys at a bunch of their concerts, earning him a lot of recognition. In fact, working with the Backstreet Boys has plunged him into the mainstream music industry, resulting in the young boy receiving a record deal that led him to releasing his first single called Crush on You in 1997. And of course, the song was a huge hit, earning him a special place in tween fandoms, with young girls crushing on him and young boys wanting to be him. After the crazy success of his first single, Aaron released his first self-titled album in December of the same year. Now, because the young pop star had already managed to find quite the audience for himself, his album had no trouble achieving gold status in countries like Canada, Germany, and even Spain. The self-titled album produced singles such as Crazy Little Party Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You Forever, and Surfin' USA, which was a cover of the 1963 song from the Beach Boys. At this point, Aaron knew that he had a good thing going, so he rushed to release his next album. His second album, Aaron's Party, Come Get It, was released on September 26, 2000 in the United States under the Jive label. By the age of 13, Aaron had achieved what most seasoned artists way above his age couldn't. The album achieved triple platinum for selling over 3 million copies in the United States. The album produced singles like Aaron's Party, Come Get It,
People all around, you got to. Everyone together, sing it loud. Jump all around, come on. What? Say it again.
I Want Candy,
I want candy. I want candy.
That's How I Beat Shaq,
That I'm telling you the facts, 'cause that's how I beat Shaq. Boom, boom. I put it in a hoop like slam. I heard the crowd screaming on Jam.
and Bounce. Even went on to release a couple of duets with his brother Nick, which just went to show the kind of hold that the Carter brothers had on the music industry. The teen pop star worked with Disney and released his first concert DVD with Aaron's Party Live in concert, which went platinum. His third album, titled Another Earthquake, was released in September 2002, with the third album producing singles like Earthquake, Summertime featuring Baha Men, To All the Girls,
All the girls that had my back, I'm with you and it's like that.
and Do You Remember? The album hit Billboard charts at number 18, selling 41,000 copies, but plummeted to number 41 in the second week, not having the same commercial success as the previous albums. As Aaron took over the world of music, he also showed off some acting chops through guest roles in shows like Lizzie McGuire, which earned him even more recognition for his work. With his popularity, he landed the lead role in the 2000 film Pop Star. Now, as great as things were for for Aaron in the beginning, they started going downhill around the time he turned 16. While the teen pop star was always in the news, whether for his dates with some of his famous girlfriends, like Lindsay Lohan or Hilary Duff, it seemed as if his music career was slowly fading away as he grew older. No matter how hard he tried, his music just didn't seem to do as well as it did a few years back. Not just that, but Aaron also found himself in the middle of a legal battle between his parents and his former manager, Lou Pearlman, who had apparently robbed Aaron and his family off of a huge amount of his royalties. Now, in 2003, Aaron had already alleged that his mother, Jane, had removed more than $100,000 from his bank account without his permission. All of this drama combined with his parents' divorce and his failing music career seemed to have a pretty deep impact on Aaron. Things started to look up in 2006 when the Carter family landed their own reality TV show called The House of Carters. But for a family with so many secrets and controversies, the show just did not prove to be the break that Aaron was hoping for. In fact, right before the premiere of the show, Nick and Aaron actually had an extremely public fistfight, which earned them a lot of unwanted media attention. The reason behind the fight was Aaron's impending bankruptcy and the fact that he believed that Nick was living off of his money. Once the show premiered, Aaron once again found himself in the middle of the spotlight. Then, in 2008, came the trouble. This was when Aaron was pulled over for speeding and the cops found a whole bunch of marijuana in his car, more than 2 ounces. According to Aaron's father, Bob, other people had come to him to tell him about his son's drug addiction, but he never believed that Aaron could do something like this. He hoped that this would be a wake-up call for the pop star and that he would soon fix his ways. For a while, it looked like he did because he was released, and Aaron went on to Dancing with the Stars, hoping to revive his career, but sadly, it wasn't enough. After disappearing out of the limelight for a while, Aaron publicly checked into a rehab in 2011, leading people to believe that his drug issues had spiraled out of control. After getting out of rehab, Aaron once again tried to get back on track and continue his music career. But it seemed like life had something else in store for the Carter family, because just a year later, the young singer had to deal with the loss of his sister, Leslie, who passed away from a drug overdose at the age of 25. The news especially hit hard for Aaron, who had reached out to his sister and offered to help her go to rehab and overcome her problem. Leslie's death seemed to have driven a wedge between Aaron and Nick because the Backstreet Boy failed to attend his sister's funeral. Later, Nick went on to admit that he himself was struggling with drug addiction at the time, and his family blamed him for Leslie's death, which just made things very hard. Sometime after that, Nick also filed a restraining order against Aaron, who he believed wanted to harm his wife Leslie. As far as Aaron goes, he never really recovered after this final blow. He went on his after-party tour in June of 2013. He went legally bankrupt in 2013 with debts of more than $3.5 million, including $30,000 worth of credit card bills. After that, Aaron stayed out of the public eye for a while, trying to pay off his debt, until 2017 when his father, Bob, suddenly passed away from a heart attack. It seemed as if his father's death had a huge impact on Aaron because the same year, he was once again arrested, not just for drug possession, but also for driving under the influence. Not only that, but this once again ended up in the public view between the two Carter brothers. After that, Aaron checked into a rehab for a second time, but he also came out as bisexual and admitted to his fans that he had been trapped in a vicious cycle of drug abuse. In 2019, Aaron also came forward with allegations against his family members, abusing him for most of his life, leaving the whole world shocked at the public announcement. Since then, Aaron Carter has been extremely public about his journey with drugs and mental health. He publicly admits that he tried to use weed and alcohol to calm down his chronic anxiety, but since then, he has found better outlets to channel his emotions into. In June of 2011, the former singer also tried his hand at boxing and matched against Lamar Odom. He previously was engaged to Melanie Martin, and she just gave birth to their first child, Prince Lyric Carter, who is named after Michael Jackson. Over the years, if there's one thing we've learned for sure, it's that controversy follows Aaron Carter wherever he goes. But despite all of that, the former child star has always shown complete dedication to his music career. In 2018, Carter released his first album in 15 years titled Love, and soon after that, he kicked off a US tour. His music now has 75 million streams on Spotify, showing just how successful he is in the music industry. The singer also has his very own clothing line, showing that he is more than just a novelty act. So as he manages to find his footing in the music industry again, there's no doubt that one way or another, he will always remain in the spotlight. Well, that's a wrap for the story of Aaron Carter. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more. See you next time. Until then, let me know down below, who do you love?
Who do you love? Who do you love? Support them, support them. Tell them who do you love?